I have of my ginkgo tree for the same reason that you cut flowers, possession. Your photographs only approximate reality since they're frozen in time. And the flowers, well, you kill the flowers, but you do come down them, one through the replication, the other through the taking, or at least you feel that you do. The ginkgo tree in the park is now mine. She's on my table at every angle of view and every season of the year. If you ever see her in person, know this: she is Carrie's tree.
The window behind Sparks revealed a brooding thunderstorm in the distance. The setting sun cast a yellow beam through the panorama of clouds, piercing pockets of heavy rain clouds that barreled in from the east. Lightning bridged across the sky like a web, and it began to rain, soon giving way to hail that pelted soldiers' information outside on the ground level. Shadows of men, trucks, and helicopters cut through the foreboding sky like a sword as Sparks cleared his throat, and the first rumble of thunder shook the microphone hanging from the ceiling in the conference room.
It was never really a question after the Pearl Harbor bombing. Those who were able to go and fight did so by the tens of thousands, pouring into the flames of war like so much gasoline. Those who stayed behind went to work, hammering the plowshares back into swords. Jason went to war, hoping to be water.
To Verna, then, he said, and all three men lifted their beers. I let them revel in their soggy toast to my mother and felt confident they'd regret it. Still, I pressed them a little. Do you guys do this often? No, just special occasions, the second man said. So, what's the occasion? Every other Monday, he said.
Baking bread is nothing more than changing wheat into something we can eat. Wheat is an easily cultivated crop that provides great nourishment, but it can't be eaten raw. Humans, over thousands of years, developed the process of baking to unlock that nourishment. Bread is just a vehicle for the wheat. Stories, or at least the most important ones, are the same way, but they are vehicles for truth. Quiet truths, big or small, about our human loves and lives that aren't as palatable raw. They need to be crafted, formed, risen and baked into stories that we can chew and swallow and enjoy. Stories.
As she stood over her husband, all these thoughts flooded her mind, mingled in with the faint notion of calling 911. But Henry was notorious for misplacing the phone, saying he'd just as soon let the phone die, since the kids never called anymore except for money, and the only time the phone rang, it was a telemarketer. Inevitably, she would always find the phone hours later, only to have him curse and snatch it from her. So, who knew where that darn phone could be? The beans aren't going to pick themselves, she said, breaking the silence. So Hazel picked up the bowl off the counter, stepped over Henry where he had fallen as he drew his last breaths, and made her way out to the garden, humming Bye-Bye Blackbird.
Window, cool winds whisper, bare boughs scrape against the side of the building. I don't want to leave, reluctant to trust others to take a mother's place. But your brothers await my return home after 2 days away. Perhaps I will arrive in time to read a story, tuck them safely into bed.
The poem is first a body of sound, says Sam Hamill, who's losing his hearing. And inside your ear, behind the cochlear, is a bullshit detector. So read everything out loud.
What has happened? It has a hold and I cannot hear the voices anymore. Thump. I cannot hear the sounds. They are going away. Where are the sounds going? And the light. I need the sounds and the light to keep me safe. Thump. The hurt. It is pain. The sounds. The light. Thump. Where has the light gone to? Where is my thump? Thump. Thump. I just breathed in. I've never done that before. I comprehend so much, yet I do not understand what happened. I was with my one. Wait, I am speaking aloud. I can speak with words now. They are so incredible. I can feel like I never could in that place. How did I come here? My mother. She was my mother. But this is another...
Loves were lost that Christmas long ago, but something much more valuable was discovered. The injury inflicted upon others echoes like the sound of thunder during a storm, causing waves of pain that ripple beyond our vision, discordant notes playing off-key in the universe.
From Bolinas to Vernazza, Falmouth to Point Reyes, each swimming beach of mine from then to now becomes one beach in memory. Arms held in a high wire balance, I stork walk into untested shallows, and resolve it, just so cold to plunge under, accept the sudden chosen doom of dark water.
The trick in love, my love, is to plant the seed of passion with passion's first look, to dare one's fingers past the first button, and to let the heart fly into the hot candle flame of love, love, love. Well, maybe I have 5 words now.
Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you next time in November.